Hot.
Habusiano Siabo ho 93.9 FM so Amansan Dawuro kase mrenie Ghana ntwo so ni ntwa asaso nsema edi mutintimban na yade eba ba somo
Alusan sema de bada doso pa na ebebu fumpa fa be funtinta fidie so hotfmghana.com modernghana.com tunu radio ana Ghana Waves application na Facebook onu so hot 93.9 FM hot 93.9 FM and then me sema de bande doso pa na bofe bada wuruma na womo epia echi na yede ensem no eba kasebe de bedi makotim bi ene se ena ana ndi samano kro no enough is enough demonstration no womo ede share so na chairman ema ndi samano kro nyewra Johnson asiedu inketia wakasa abra womo edi petition no ekoma electoral commission
Abusia sansu na anidi samano kro demonstration kro na Asante mantama hinkro kumase bra ya de petition ni kono endi samanya kumba bisi wo mo peso mo kobi anam suma pinchen baye abusia mane ani se nipa bie pra ya beti wo kasie mu
penya ono na da edom kuma no Dr. Kessel ato forcing chese NDC for demonstration no emeso da for betase na wo mo esihunkona
sansu na don kasie no da no ni oh my God, na mra shebe da fie Alexander afanyo Markins so ade atojo se mra shebe da fie no behwe ani disi amanyokuo petition ni mu na mo hunu ne wo mo beka afa ho
wanyina po no na wo kwawu inketia nana boama ayipoto so miensa nana chese enei obi wo hawo na manye bia obesere mo a oma yifie na omozusu mfa nche o mesere baya kwawu ene ne monte so asumdie ne mpuntuo ebeba ho
Sansuna Fagbara Adima ani pipi amanyokuo Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia de atojo ba mane atwem wo se woni nkompa ye befa so ebetumi edi atu gadamse ase afi o my Ghana mu
ane enmei ensem bi aka wenum ho ana ye besin konya na yakenka edi amawo akenka foni nyansa chia me isao brodi mene
Tinimudahima akuya sewa.
Oh my goodness, that is my station.
Hot 93.9.
Abusia ya first na ya de ani chemu ewo NDC amanyokuo demonstration awomu ye enough is enough. Eye baby amoye du na ye saa na kire. Na womu demonstration ni nyina womu ye Edit Electoral Commission of Ghana EC senei wa my Ghana yem voter register no niema bi wo mu a ensem fata se womwo wantwi ni twitwi bi ewo mu wo mu gidi sebra na ye voter transfer no DB abuba mu no anase DB akọ mmea bi a ye transfer de kọ ye no na eniwo kwanse akokọ saa mmea no entini broni kano aye forensic audit no yenye bi wo voter register ni mu yenhwe mu se kwadura anidi samanyoko no ebo no eno ano no isisi wo mu adikan ya sanhwe mu yi entini andi samanyoko ni pena hu hia kura na wo ma ye ni nyina bibia de na kwanso anidi sisi maya munsanye biem ni anye huntum isi nyama wo mu kwan enti enne wo mu ye demonstration ene manta makomaku du ensia ne mu nyina no demonstration bi koso abusia ekwaya asundue de nanso asante manta mahinkro kumase de penchen kakra koso ema yanya ntie se enamso amanipa binimpo wo mu aprepra pinchen na ekokoba ye no ene se bra wo mu ye demonstration ni nyina wie ye na anidi se amanyokuo mpayifo wa santimantemu ede wo mu sem ekokoma Electoral Commission of Ghana mpayifo no na wo mu protest ni bi maburu ni bi pese wo mu di mpayifo na chiwura dan mu na posifo no se da bi enya sane ne mo kan no enya sane hyehyɛ yete enti mumma mpayifo no emfa wo mu petition no enko abusia yesi enu na namso emma pinchen kakra ba ye enamso ma ebinmu prapra ya yeso amerika tentemu edi wo mu kwa yaresabia eba ne sa no aposifo akasa wɔn so akyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ atutuo bi ankɔso so obi pra ya wɔn mu nim baabi a pra no firi ba bia na demonstration ni mu no a wɔn kɔba na ebinom pra ya de a apolisifoɔ se wɔn nsa ani pra bi ase wɔn antututuo bi ase na nipa bi bɔ no kɔ aduro mente mo wanse kakra ba ya nanso ne nyina mu no wɔn hwɛ ano ma asundue ba ya nti nɛ ɛne de samanyoko demonstration mo yɛyɛ ebi ɛno no
ɛda so agyina mu wɔ NDC wɔn demonstration a wɔn ɛyɛ nua na titani edema manoko no ɛyɛ Johnson ɛsɛdu nketea dodo na bɔ na mane nsa ɛyɛ general mosquito ye na wɔn de wɔn krata ɛkɔma electoral commission isi no ana o state no categorically sɛ enema bi omuhia adi afiri isi sɛ onye no sɛ bi mpaduasa ene adwuma adin bia sɛ de minaba sawaka no forensic audit no wɔn mbie mu na afei nsukukura no beebi edini da kwakɔhyɛ edini bi afiri beebi abɛka ho a ɛnsa sɛ ɛba na panya wɔgye krata ɛwɔ isi akache wɔno ɛna yɛ panya bɛdekyire in charge of operation Samuel Tete ɛna ɔde tudwa ɛkyɛ sɛ o wɔn nsa kai wɔn nso bɛdi ho dwuma nanso yɛ wura ase edu nketea ɛkyɛ sɛ wokɔ isi akache a wɔn moto ana wɔn bicycle wɔn slogan fairness and transparency enti wɔn ma nya dwuma sɛ de bɛyɛ afiri abato no bibia ɛbɛyɛ bɔkɔɔ.
The one to the electoral commission is just to help them help themselves. One of the state institutions whose image has sunk very, very low. And we are trying to let them restore their own image by living by their motto of integrity, fairness, and transparency. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that they will do the needful. I don't see what the commission or everybody uses by acceding to the demand that we are making. We only want transparency of the electoral process. If you don't have anything to hide, in fact, an audit of the register will vindicate you and help to restore your integrity. Any work that I have done before in my life, the day I pray for is the day when I have the opportunity to demonstrate to the world that I have done the work faithfully, and transparently. So we are just calling on the commission. We want you to have witnesses across the globe and inside the country that this is what we are doing here. We don't mean malice, and everything we do is transparent and according to the rules. Don't forget this. If I clench my fist and it comes near your pocket, and you accuse me of stealing your money, I believe that the action any sensible person will resort to is to get open the fist. And then everybody will know that I haven't stolen the money or everything.
Na yawura ese bi ketia esanso etwa so eche se wohwe enough is enough demonstration na omoye na obetimi adenensa akosoro abeka fam adaka na katrama ade dukura ka na furuma se eno ne demonstration aye asundue pa na nusu demonstration agedi na achepa in the history of Ghana wasi impo kumi praku demonstration na amampani akufo de enu meye mebi atwam no this demonstration atunu kura na ofakonya no so eda opposite face se ma hwa atoto niema.
So we want to try to turn up this morning and afternoon. Throughout my political life, I believe this will be the biggest demonstration that has happened. The other demonstration that is comparable to this was the demonstration. But the quality of our demonstration is far above the demonstration. Because so far we have not had any single report of violence. Nobody has died during the demonstration. 5 toes were lost. Maybe that was not a violent person. And this one, and be led by peaceful. And we want to thank the Ghana Police Service for their professional handling of their duties this morning. I want to assure them that they are not our enemies. They are our compatriots and they are our friends in arms.
Yowra Johnson Asiedu Nketia General Mosquito na ye na chairman edima NDC amanyekunu.
Abusia da so ani DC amanyekunu wo mo akache. Na bra wo mo nsaba hodo a wo mo kuru chieye. Ade capitation grant pay tro ye. Se wo mo ade kwakọ mampanfo se wo mo petition no. Wo mo di kan di bi fa o maga na mra hyebedwafie. Na bra wo mo kokoduru mra hyebedwafie ho no. Wo mo kokoto mpanfo a wo mo ana mra hyebedwafie no wo mo hweso. Enti wo mo petition no. Ani DC General Secretary Yawura Fifi Abikwete ana kenkan ye. Wo kenkan ye se ni ati omani abra wo mo timpintin kwa no pa no nkoro pinsa abere ni nyina no. Aye se Electoral Commission of Ghana ni refuser se enei one ma independent auditor Emma na Emma auditi eye voter register no. Aye Electoral Commission of Ghana se one ma kwan Emma obia abuso wana kwantenkro Emma mahwe voter register ni mu na nema bia achia no wantenetene no enti na wo mo tempintenkwa wo mo stress ne no bipartisan probe sana bronika no se yebepa obi a wono ogira kwantenkro na no nso yenhwemu edi afa aye Electoral Commission of Ghana wo mo suban asebe wo mo ede na die eho wo mo nsam ne die na ne didi kan ba se duro ene Yawura Fifi Abikwete aboboso kire eyempanfo wo mo ene di mrasebedwafie no anim a wo mo de wo mo petition no bi ekokoma wo mo Yawura eye General Secretary Fifi Abikwete esre o my Ghana mrasebedwafie ni se nyase bia wo mo hu ne to wo mo na wo maso anopa se wo mbekini monten so wo my Ghana fo nyina yie die se ne be beto aba na asundwe bebanti ene wo mutu sa na mo no wo mo stresse mrasebedwafie nya na sede se ne be ya Ghana fo nyina benya wo masundwe na Electoral Commission of Ghana emfa 9 enna no wo my Ghana 46 intina wo mani abrenenti mrasebedwafie no so enye wo mo asede
summary of the key demands that the National Democratic Alliance is making, not just on behalf of the millions of supporters of the party, but on behalf of the country that is trying for things to be done incredibly, we have to ensure that our community is our simple demand is that there is nothing to run, and it cannot be making the vaccine for tomorrow. We believe that the Parliament of Ghana is in a position to remove this massive level of palliative and factor of demand to ensure that we can have a credible voter selection in order for elections that will be fair. So just briefly on going to obtain the main demands that we are doing. One, we are asking for a high partisan into the conduct of the electoral process, leading to the recommendation of independent foreign institutions. We are asking for the immediate publication of forensic audit funding. Number three, we are asking for the re-execution of the digital the amount of 5-day re-execution of the provisional voter register after the presentation of the The next one is a review and correction of unauthorized transfers. Immediate steps must be taken to reverse any unauthorized vote transfer and ensure the integrity of the voter transfer system.
abusia eni amoti yei eye general secretary edima eni DC fiavi kwete na bra wodi petition no ekwadu o my Ghana mra hyebeja fie no wakasa ye wo mo so makruche gu huma no so ana senkrata so no ebiem na don kasia no da no ni a wo my Ghana mra hyebeja fie eye Alexander Afenemaken wonu so cheche mu se nsema wodo ani DC aka no wo mo so don kasia na te na wo hye ani DC amanyokuo ni bose na hyebeja fie no ebeye wo masade se sansem we nyina no won behwem wo na ne sefata no wo mo atu ho na mon se ne beye nam ade asondwe bebam petition no enna ani DC ade kokoduru wo my Ghana mra hyebeja fie ho a wo mo de kwahye mpanfo nsem no wo masem nyina yetia wase anamo wo mo tuo no eye isi enti na wo mo tu sa anamo no nam so ama eneyi donkuma no so da no ni wo my Ghana mra hyebeja fie ye wa kasela to force so ejitu mu se enye ni donkase na kanano ano no wo mo adam panfu asese nei wo mo do mo petition bi aba mrahyebeja fie no na wo mo hye wo mo nkunan se anamon bi a wo se mrahyebeja fie no tuo no wo mo betu ahwe ama no kware aye adwuma
I believe that this job
abusia mo franchise enne no emunna ho ni nyina no enei o my Ghana mra hyebeja fie wo mo nsa aso petition no emu
na yewura Dr. Keso atofosin enso ayepanya oda edumukuma na no o chese wo hwe NDC wo mo petition abedu wo mo nsa ewo mhyebeja fie no wo metu na mo na ekwan beba mu nsu a wo mefe electoral commission ama wo maye petition mu adwuma se de beya afiwe abatro no bibia abeye bokopa abra NDC agency mpeni apaso mu tisi monteso na wamode enough is enough demonstration edition no nsamankrafta ya petition de omudi biko meya bebre ebiya mahyebeja fie ansampo na omo ede ko isi omo akache nanso de no muhia awo isi fo nyina won se omonya forensic audit emfamfiri voter register na ye nansenu a omudi biko mahyebeja fie no edom kuma no penu adama no nsa kabi na woni sentrofo ekasa yewra Dr. Keso atofosin
a possible recall of Parliament for us to consider the need for this register to be properly audited, because we insist that from the level of tampering that we have seen with the register, nothing else should be done apart from auditing the system for us to see the magnitude of tampering and how it messed the system up. I mean, for my constituency, for example, we saw the inclusion of about 3,000 names into the transfer register and multiple names everywhere. So the register, as we've seen in my constituency, has been bloated by approximately 5,000. And so what else can we do? We need to ensure that the right thing has been done. The Electoral Commission is up to something.
And what see Reverend Abraham Labi na okahubi oye nagupodi for na okasa na say anti Christian Council are they here? Peace Council, are you there? These people, you should bow their heads in shame. Na so mu from ntisi for omanimagu was pa if you say enema ekosu kisa council wankasa peace council wankasa momun na mada no mo nya atwemfo ana mo gu omanum na ono so ne die ne
The Christian Council support that the health issue. Let me tell you. The Peace Council has no credibility. Watch this. If you criticize somebody at 142 and somebody comes and practices the same thing and you can't talk about it, then you are not a truthful person. That is Christian Council for you. I don't know why you have to come out and talk. Look, I'm running down with you. Christian Council is just a full organization. That is speak for consistency. Even the Alcatel, you can join. You do not accept. So please, as for those people, they fail this station. Especially the Peace Council, especially the Christian, they fail this station. You want some other this? Who does the people?
Reverend Abraham Labi, ana yete ninka. Onuso, eka demonstration home, and what in some way am I?
Yadi ani chamu our vice president say aya fagbara edima ani pipi amanye kon Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia wadi atunyo ba mane chamu se wa hihye anamontuo bia ebabua papa manei illegal mining ne anim se gadamse no yebetumi atu ase efro my Ghana mum wase ho bahia pa se small scale mining yebehwe na yebehye wo munkunan na wo matimi aye geographical survey bi ebetimi aboa ma nei fuma gudie na wo mu etu no edi nkuni niam ebeboa ama chese omana konkan na yensase no so atimi ayeye na kwase da bia yese no na mmom gadane de wo mu tu ase ne wo mu ye no nsase no wo mu se no pa enti wo no watena se adwuna hunu se kwampa bi wo ha ye fa so ebetimi de atu eye illegal mining na se from my Ghana mu na mmom yatimi aye small scale mining na mine papa no ayenkofa ha obia emfa mna yen wode sasemi tu dwabra wo ko ye no ne manfo mo pon katamanso won kran sei ehia ye na probom wo no wone wo mo ekasa no wache mu se ye wo se yetimu eboa na gadam se ne yetu ase pa Ghana ni ba bia sade se obetimi aye na fam die na wono wonum se wobedi o my Ghana kwanwa kwampa wode agu apono so no ebetu ama yetu Ghana se na side fede ne ohia ne se Ghana fo nyina yebeta na china sa ni swade hu no ebetumi abamu.
We are trying to always chase people, but we are not trying to prevent it happening in the first place. So one needs to look at the whole regime of small-scale mining and sanitize that regime, regularize the regime, make sure that the Geological Survey, the authority of Ghana, number one, does the mapping for where all the gold reserves are. At the moment, people are just doing trial and error, destroying our environment. There is no data backing where they go. They just go and dig, they don't find, they go to the next place and start digging, they don't find, they go to the next place. But I want us to set up community mining schemes with certainty from the Geological Survey Department that here you have gold. In that case, we can make sure that those who are mining there are regularized. We bring in these gold catcher machines that don't use mercury and make sure that they are not in water bodies. So we direct them and license them into areas so that they do responsible mining, environmentally sustainable mining. That is the way you stop this. But if you don't regulate them, then they'll hide to do it at night, and when they feel people are not watching them, that's where they will go. They'll get into the water bodies. But we need to regulate them, and we need to also enforce the laws that are already existing.
Wawira ya wanfansi wa waso no wana adwin se wababua wo mo nibie na wo mo asabe mpadu asakakrapo na wo mo botom na wo hiam wo hwen wo boa sa nipa no wo my Ghana mu esan se sa nipa no boa mo man ko nkan pa nti woni de wo ba nipa bi ti se kayaye a wo mo wo my Ghana ha se no wo ba empower wo mo send the entity training skills be crab a pedi ama womo na fe womo so and set me akọ womo ano.
My heart is about supporting the poor and supporting the vulnerable in our society. They don't usually have a voice. They are weak. They don't know anybody. The poor suffer a lot because they don't know anybody. And so if you look at my track record in government and even before government, you will see that many of the things that I try to do, I'm trying to lift up the poor and lift up the vulnerable in our society. Today, I find myself as the patron of the lepers aid in Ghana because the most excluded people in our country are the lepers. People don't even want to touch them. People want to keep them away. But they are very loved people in the eyes of God. And so I have dedicated part of my life to helping the lepers in Ghana. You look at my work with the Kayayi, and these are also an excluded population, very abused on the streets. I said, let us build a center to train them to have alternative skills. And this is why we have a Kayayi empowerment project. We have hostel built in Ashaman, another one in Medina, and we are training them. And every year, we are able to bring out close to 10,000 of them trained in other skills so that they are working.
Ani amuti ye Dr. Lahaji Mahamadu Baumia.
Nana buama ayidipoto so miensa eye kwawu unkotia hene na wokọ kwawu traditional council no so a wasanso ye sana hene pani efra kwawuman ene ade shefi kwawu na se wonso bonsom ene enipa nsem bia nkofo ka ede egu kwofo mfi na amoka ni tie kwofo no ema muntie na wi firi kwawu na se wo kansa mane afa kwawu a eya na wahwe ni yefise se wo sechi enyoda ehwa ana wotafre na buama report so miensa edi nsem tu dwabra na omo ede akosida afashan hye so kwawu nkotia hemfie eno ana wache se bibi nkoye oha bi ho mpunto bi ho amane bi ho na esese nananom ni mpanifo etimi esiesia bomoden na bra manase na be yoma sotre eno mom aye chense de obejam ba bi aka asem a ebi asem a woka no na uni enyaso bia ofa akonya no so ebobo nyama hudo bia nananom ahemfo ba ye o maba beye ade aboa amakoruman enso atimi atumpon
tosu bi arekasa ICT center mo about ni eka ho asem no nipa bi enam eka nana bo amato asase na mo bani kwa me wade anti nya se meka anso me pese eka na ni hu se enye sana etie woni kwa mo wade meto asase bia o nchen ewo community center echiwo enye sana etie machine kutwa so mo woni kwa mo wade dia Israel tinipa mudie ni woni kwa mo wade wonipa mudie ni na mo koye kwano nto asase mo woni kwa mo wade reka sawo nto asase mo woni kwa mo wade so mo yire Israel sama kekano ezini teku dia du ko tia dia ya dos ya mo nyenka mo krema awuru
nana buama ayidipoto so miensa nanu achi ana pani ba kwa no so wabuama kwawu kotia etumpon pa opani amarewade enso echese kwawuman samutiti nsem bia aya mamunni na munni bia sunyu ene na nsem bia ya kan social media so bia na enokre ene nsem bia obetefe do mu no ene enokre dodo na anu aye ntro nti ya so munyati
dia diwe ma sen ko pani wade
mfu nkotia we be ye kan yese leka atawfo apaja honorable dry iti awan say ahalo we dry we ko mo ani ma e ko so ani chengisa e ko so kese wa bibi funfra mi funfra kameka se ifro no a bitu pai kata last week ugoso sa hoteka uba ko dia eni yo haya mo sipite so mi ejo bi kakra ubwa na helicopter pa kwa bisi ubwa sa bisi ubi sa mi ho se den na e foto a so o mo fami ami ni fami fo abaha e we ni ti e bi na e fesa ye ka se e bo ni bi e bo na bo ha ni en sa mo amunu a o ship for mine any question mine ne bi ma pa ai ni bia so comfortable so e ko ni ana so e ko si peti ai ni nyam pese no pa dia e bi ni say the next 10 to 20 years and ma o mai e bi ani peti amai bi ni every yen kiase
Openi amarewade na wode ensemwe atodwa.
Habusha yadina wasuni ade Amansan Dawuro kase bo ena bra nwumre de nyina bana wie yeyen editor osakase mu ma yen eye Mr Philip Mawuli tete sanso na Beatrice ebo akase bu mu etena fidie na chi achinchim ede ma yen brasa mi photo de ko live on Facebook akika fo nwumre yi eye me tirimu dahima akuya sewa mene
Nansa chira me Jao Bwadi.
Put the power. The #1 station in the capital. Hot 93.9.